All right, morning of day 189. It was cold this morning, like actually cold, like probably below 50 degrees. So kind of qualifies, right? So yeah, so I hid in my sleeping bag for another extra couple hours. I didn't want to deal with it. Yeah. So, but it means I gotta get moving right now. Um, yeah, the reason why it's so cold is it pretty much rained for the last 2 days, and so it never really heated up. And then, yeah, so it got cold today. But I think it's going to warm up. It seems like the rain was supposed to stop today. Well, after today, after last night, pretty much. So should heat up again, and just be comfortable because I'm up in the mountains. So, but another 22 to 23 miles to do today, hopefully, right later. So a few miles into the day and get into the blowdown section. Some of it's cut, but I don't think anything recent. So I was warned about this, but I was hoping that it would have been cleared out by now. But I guess the trail crews on this trail aren't really active at all. Yeah, fun times right there. Looks like I'm through the worst of the blowdowns, but there's still some left. But yeah, I've walked through the worst, but it's still it still slows you down a little bit. Just have to walk around, take a juice. But looks like I'm through the worst of it. So I'm glad I did that in the morning when I have a little more energy. Because if you try to do anything other than walk forward, you gotta use muscles you're not used to using. Yeah. I'm only a couple miles into my day. Yeah. The blowdowns for sure slowed me down, but that's okay. I think I read about it. That's the only really bad section, at least from a few months ago. So yeah. But that's what happens when you're on an actual trail. You get stuff like that happening. But yeah. Keep on moving along right there. Alright, so just made a nice climb. Now I'm going to go down again for about 1,900 feet. Then right after, I go right back up to 1,600. So that's the next 7 or 8 miles. 8 miles or so. So, yeah. It's always fun when you know you're going downhill, but you're just, you're going to go right back up. So, yeah, about 5 miles into my day. It's like 10:20. So, yeah, not that efficient, but blow down, slow me down. Walking in on a trail like this slows you down just because you have to be more careful. Yeah, you can't just. Yeah, road clears out most of the stuff for you, but here you gotta navigate blowdowns like that. Make sure you don't slip on a wet rock. Things are still kind of moist around here. Yeah. But it's real trail hiking and not that well maintained trail hiking, so yeah. It slows you down. But I should still be able to get 20 miles in today, which is the bare minimum that I need to do. Yeah. Yeah, if I can get 20 miles done a day per section, I've already done 22. That gives me 3 nights into well, it's going to be 2 more nights into Circleville. That's where I can get a resupply in. Yeah. And it's about 30 miles after that to Beaver, which is where I plan to take my next motel break. And that's the last decently sized town, not really a city, that I'll have for a while. As I keep on moving down, having using 2 arms for this makes it easier, so that's what I'll start doing now. Right later. All right, so I just filled up the West Branch Pine Creek. Apparently I got like 12 miles to the next water, so a nice mile climb, 1.5 miles pretty much. Yeah. So I don't know if I'll make it to the next water today. Kind of going slow. But after this climb, it's all pretty much, it's a nice, easy downhill for a while actually. So, yeah. Hopefully, my miles per hour gets respectable during that time, but still got to go up. Yeah, doing this in the afternoon isn't ideal, but I have to get it done. All right. See you later. All right, I'm about 3/4 of the way up, I think. Maybe a little more than that. About 0.4, 0.5 left, I think. Hopefully less. Yeah, this is a tough climb. It's pretty steep, and it's not even at all, so yeah. Every once in a while there's a down tree to make things interesting. So I think we get into a slightly easier spot. Yeah, I just went back and forth between a few switchbacks, so yeah. Really am moving slow today. Well, not really moving slow, just the terrain is dictating slowness. So yeah, I think I'm doing it as fast as I'm able. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you can tell that this trail has been maintained maybe a few months ago. So yeah, not that bad. At least compared to previous miles, anyways. So yeah, as I keep on moving along. Yeah. As I get over this. So you can tell that this is recent because it hasn't been cut back at all. But usually what happens is just a guy with like a clippers or something like that, and he'll get rid of the small branches off the big trunks just so they can get through before they move in with saws and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, more blowdowns, fun times. Right later. All right, I made it to the flat bit. Should last for the rest of the day. It's like 3:30 right now though, so try to get as much done as I can after I take a break soon. Yeah. I haven't eaten that much because I'm usually go by how many miles I go. But since I've been going so slow, yeah. So next spot I find,
decent place to sit. I'll eat, and then after that, try to walk as far as I can the rest of the day I have. 5 hours I have left. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty easy hiking for the next 20 or so miles. It's one ascent, but not that big. The rest is flat and descending. So, yeah. Once I get that done, I should get to Antimony, first kind of small town. Apparently there is a store there, so might get some snacks. Yeah. Sounds good to me. All right, later. All right, so I made it off the trail, back onto a dirt road, which, if I had to be honest, I prefer. Straight, grade doesn't get that bad, and you don't have to worry about tripping over new rocks. Yeah, I'll move a lot faster on this. I might be able to get 20 miles in today. Yeah. Because I only got about 12 and a half done so far. So, yeah, it's about 4:40. So, yeah. Behind the ball, that's for sure. But if the rest of today is like this, which I think it is, I should be able to get to the 20-mile mark at least. Yeah, it's I think I am just moving slower overall. I really don't feel that bad. I just think, yeah, don't think the body was designed to walk for half a year continuously. And the muscles anyway, so yeah. Start losing efficiency, I guess. I don't know. That's what it feels like anyways. But I gotta keep on moving. Still got about, well, it's close to a little bit under 2 months left now. So, yeah, about 50 days. Hopefully that's all it takes me, but I don't know. I keep on moving slower like this, and a maximum miles per day starts getting lower and lower. Might be out here for a little bit longer, which is something I really don't want to think about. But that's why I cut corners, right? So, yeah, which I've already done a couple times today, but yeah. So I keep on moving. But I think I'm back into cow country, that's for sure, as I see them all around me. Right later. Alright, it's around 7:30, and I'm still walking. And I'm hoping to get another 2.5 miles in, so I can actually get above 20 miles. So I have been able to move faster the last 3 to 4 hours because on a dirt track, not as many rocks, going relatively straight. So yeah, but I am in cow country, and there is water like 4.5, 5 miles away, and I have enough for tonight. So the plan is to camp and then drink all the water I have, and then fill up at the creek, which will probably be questionable water because all the cows around. So I'm gonna have to actually have to filter it. Yeah. Yeah. But that's okay. Well, not that much moisture in the air, like the afternoon rain clouds didn't really completely form. Not nearly as much as the last few days. So yeah. I think today was more of a normal temperature-wise. So that means that tonight should be okay. At least not nearly as cold as it was last night. Yeah, it must have dropped to maybe 45 degrees, something like that. Yeah. Well, I was still fine. It's just I was getting close to the edge of what the equipment I have with me right now. So I think the next package I get sent to me, I want to get my at least my first layer of winter gear sent back to me. So just like my base layer, I mean my better sleeping bag. That's about it. But yeah, a beautiful hike right now. If you ignore all the cow poop. But yeah. And it's going directly west, so all the benefits. As I keep on moving, the next video will probably be my last for the day. All right, later. Used to get a nice sunset tonight. And there's a bunch of cows around. I was going to see if there'd be less cows on this side of the hill than the other side, but it seems there are a constant. Was able to finish, do about just over 20 miles a day for day 189. Not as much as I wanted to be able to do, but I think with all the blowdowns and pretty much the tough downhill and uphill that I had at the beginning of the day, and starting a little bit late, kind of assured that. But yeah, I'll set up camp here and try to get an early start tomorrow, and I meet it this time, right? As at least I get to enjoy that. All right, later.